Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. It's actually a blessing to share with you this message that I have to my heart. So I wanted to share with you Revelations chapter 3, verse 15 to 17. So the Bible says it is Jesus who speaks to the church of Laodicea. He says, I know your deeds, that you are neither cold nor hot. I wish you were either one or the other. So, because you are lukewarm, neither hot nor cold, I'm about to spit you out of my mouth. You say I'm rich, I've acquired wealth, and do not need a thing. But you do not realize that you are wretched, pitiful, poor, blind, and naked. And this makes me think of a lot of people today. So you go to church. I think I've talked about it again and again, but I think it is really worth talking about it because, the times are bad. So you need to know exactly where you stand. So if the Bible says, we just read together, the Bible says, if you are lukewarm, which means neither hot nor cold, Jesus said, I'm about to spit you out of my mouth. So there's no joke. It doesn't mean that I gave my life to Christ, yes, I continue, yes, I'm still doing the same thing. Do you bear fruit, yes or no? If you're not bearing fruit, you have to ask yourself the question, am I really saved? Why am I not bearing fruit? Because we are supposed to see the change in your life. You cannot be, I gave my life to Christ, and 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, it's the same thing. Oh no, I gave my life to Christ when I was a child, and you're what? I don't know, 25, and it's still the same life. You're the same person, but then, no, I'm going to church. Yes, it's been a long time. You go to church, and then we find you in nightclubs, busy, dancing and doing all the latest moves, I don't know what. You have to choose. What do you want with your life? Either you're hot or you're cold. You can't be in the middle. You can't be in the middle. Jesus said, if you're in the middle, he's going to spit you out of his mouth. This is not jokes. We're not talking about the Jesus, oh baby Jesus. No, this is the God who created you, who has the last word about your life, whether you can die or live. He created everything. So you cannot play and say, no, you think he doesn't know your heart. He knows you better than yourself. So the Bible said, don't deceive yourself. You cannot mock God. God cannot be mocked. So wake up. I don't know what you're doing with your life, but you have to really put your life together. Yes, you're growing up. It's good. But are we seeing change, growth? Today we see you in church, tomorrow you are busy, I don't know, doing what. No, that's not. You see, you are saved. You are saved through grace. Yes? But it doesn't stop there. You have justification because you've given your life to Christ, but then sanctification has to start. That is setting yourself aside, starting to live a life that is worthy of Christ. You've become his ambassadors. When people see you, do they see Christ, yes or no? If they do not see Christ, then ask yourself the question, are you a Christian or not? I'm not saying that, you shouldn't make mistakes. No, we are here, you make mistakes. The thing is, you should not live a life of sin. You shouldn't have a sinful life. No. You sin, you stand up, you keep moving. But if that's your life, then you have to ask yourself the question where you really stand. This is a wake-up call for you. I hope it speaks to you. I pray that the Spirit of God touches your heart, that you can realize that you are blind and ask God to open your eyes, the eyes of your understanding, so that you can realize that you need Christ in your life and you need to make a decision. The day of salvation is today.